Welcome to Keeper of Secrets Tarot. I am Gypsy Girl, here to bring you another reading for Capricorn. This is April 22nd, 2024. Just before the full moon in Scorpio is when I'm doing this reading. Honestly, I didn't mean to keep it up until this moment. It's just that I needed to take a little breather from doing all the other readings, and being that earth signs are quite intense and it's very slow in the process of moving. I noticed that's when I know I'm doing an earth sign reading. It just, the feel of it is slow. It's a good feeling, but I needed to take that time, because that's what earth signs teach us, is to take the time. Capricorn, I just came through Virgo and Taurus, and two different types of readings completely. Let's see where yours will bring us for the full moon in Scorpio. I know I shifted the camera, so I'll just move over a little bit. I thank you for protecting and keeping the collective safe. Spirit, I thank you for protecting me and keeping me safe. Capricorn, I thank you for your likes, your subscribes, and your shares. Most of all, for showing up. I see that Ace of Cups showing up here with our High Priest and the Two of Pentacles. So, bringing in the balance for that commitment. See, it's being committed to self-love, bringing in the balance, having that higher knowledge, having that sense of, I really want this. This is where Capricorn, you're shining here. Working with what was done in the past. Feeling like a breeze of a read through this one. Let's see, maybe it's because it's a lot of thought processing going on. Well, I've been using the Druid Craft deck for the readings for the eclipse. I'm doing the same for the full moon. It's still the 6-card spread, and the first 2 cards are based on you. Oh boy, look at that. It's Capricorn. You have that strength card showing up here. This is all about you, feeling strong and being ready to take on anything, facing what is coming. Again, this is related to Scorpio as well. The full moon coming up. We're now in the Libra moon, so we're looking into how we're preparing ourselves to get through the Scorpio full moon, because with the Libra moon, we're looking for balance. See that Two of Pentacles there, trying to bring things back into the balance. And then we have our Scorpio moon coming up. See her cape here. It's the strength of change and courage to go through it. Capricorn, you're taking on the bull by the horns with this moon coming in. We're ready for anything. And that's what Spirit asks of us, to brace ourselves for the changes coming. And then Spirit is giving you that sense of investment, what you've had, what you've put in. Spirit is remembering what you've done, going to reward you for that. That 7 of Pentacles, taking that time, putting your efforts in, knowing when enough is enough, knowing when to take that step or hold back, having the courage to say no or say yes. That 7 of Pentacles is what we've invested ourselves in, the work that we've done. Building up that courage is what you've done. The efforts and the experiences bring in that sense of, I know when to put a stop. I know when to take that leap. And then the outcome here is contemplation. So holding back, again, holding back and reflecting on what was done, measuring, deciding, is this good enough? Is this what I really want? That's what Scorpio Moon is really bringing in for us. The choices that we will make as per the choices that we've made with the lunar and solar eclipses that have gone by. And at the bottom of the deck, oh my, King of Wands has come back, man with a plan, Capricorn. Are you dealing with a King of Wands fire sign maybe? Do you have fire in your chart? Because it asks Virgo the same question. Could be. Or you are having that strength and courage to make plans and go forward with them. Doesn't mean it's a fire sign. It's just not taking anything away from who you're dealing with, but I'm looking at you here, Capricorn. And it matches. It matches with the strength and the determination from this king, with the strength of this this maiden here. Again, it is ruled by Leo. So if you're dealing with a Leo, or you have strong Leo in the chart, then it makes sense that this is representative of you, a Capricorn. See it in your perspective. And then, oh my goodness, we still, okay. These two cards are coming together in the Virgo read. This is why I'm reacting the way I am. And here this King of Wands is going through some mental turmoil, if not dealing with others in an upper-handed way. Wanting to now have forgiveness and end the cycle. Going on that deliberation for a commitment. Okay, this is devilishly close to the Virgo read. Maybe I didn't shuffle the cards enough, but I did clean the deck. So Spirit is bringing all this back because it could be that Capricorn, you're dealing with a Virgo. It's not the first time I say this, especially with the eclipse readings. Disappointment shows up here next to commitment, just like with the Virgo read. You see? Disappointed in commitment, wanting that forgiveness, having that confusion in the mind. And I say confusion, it's going over things and still not coming out with a final decision, wherein he does make decisions quite easily. He just sifts through the information and it's done. So this is plotting and scheming and taking on an upper-handed situation and creating a disappointment. But now it seems that he's using the same method to bring in a forgiveness or begin a new relationship. Capricorn, is that you, that you want to start a new relationship, put an end to a cycle of deliberation over commitments or about commitments, healing disappointments? Let's take a look and see what the second layer would look like, because this is pretty much what the Scorpio moon is bringing in for you to deal with commitments. I mean, starting over, beginning a new one, finding that strength to forgive, maybe, or to end, because you're deliberating with the self, you're deliberating with others, trying to figure out which way to go, what's the best thing for you. Focus, we have here. King of Cups, very deep, very emotional. wanting to create and make and manifest and have deep focus there. So what is it that you really want, Capricorn? Because that's what Scorpio is asking us with this full moon coming up, right? To go over what it is we've been through and how we've handled it up until now and how it's affected our lives. Not it, but many situations. And then we decide what we really want. Okay, so I'm using, I went right into the read. The 6-card spread, this is second layer, and then I'm using the Woodland Wardens for the Oracle, not the Wild Woman Oracle, simply because it is to help soothe these tumultuous effects that we're going to be feeling within, during, and after the full moon. So here we see our magician come back. So the strength and courage to manifest, the strength and courage to take charge, strength and courage to create and make and reach out and go for that forgiveness if that is what it is that you want to do. Or for someone to come to you. Are you manifesting this King of Wands? Capricorn. Only you will know. And then Spirit is giving us that determination is here and here. We have focal points. Focusing on what you want. Focusing on building and creating and starting. Thinking about making an offer. Not actually doing it, but thinking about it. Building up to it. Focusing on work, changing your job, the commitment that you have. Maybe that King of Wands is a boss. Not necessarily a romantic relationship here, but for some. I mean, you take it as it resonates. You're manifesting, your strength is up to par that you can manifest. You're focused on your work. You're focused on getting work. You're focusing on new work. And on the outcome here, we have some kind of unknown. That sense of hidden secrecy. Working on clarity. Maybe within the next moon, you will have new commitments or new job or new hobbies. Something new that you want to start. Bottom of the deck. 8 of Pentacles. So it could be that, but it is about work for this reading here. Or this part of the reading anyway, where you're the focal point here. Again, we have the 7 and then we have the 1, which is an 8, and then we have another 8. So we're looking at building up and creating and making and manifesting. This is work. What kind of work do you do? About making money here, Capricorn. Maybe you've done enough in the past that brings in boons, but within another month or so, in the month of May, is where we will see finances expanding, with Jupiter coming in to Taurus. It's probably where you're going to get your payout and have your boons. And then we have stalemate here, taking that different perspective, 2 of Swords for making a choice. Again, with the King of Cups, very serious here. King of Cups, very emotional. Okay. Stalemate. Work is where you're working on emotion. Working on love, working on telling the truth, what kind of work? Working on the details, Capricorn. You have the strength to manifest. What is it that you really want? See, Spirit is putting that out there to us with the Scorpio full moon, and you as well as everybody else is going to be answering that question. what you've done in the past has you focused now on the future because you want a new beginning. This is a spark. This is a new beginning here in the sense where we're looking to create and build, taking what we've invested and reinvesting it again. But it is hidden. Could be for surprise. That's it. It is hidden. It could be for surprise. We're thinking, we're contemplating, going into the dark. We're trying to get answers. We're using the intuition, or we're following it at least. Working on details. Capricorn. Changing the perspective. Going with the mindset here. That we're thinking about what it is we really want. Thinking about what we've done. Thinking about the past. Thinking about those disappointments that we saw earlier. Thinking about choosing, changing the direction. Thinking about choosing King of Cups. Very romantic. This King of Cups is thinking about love here. Or you are thinking about the love of a King of Cups. And then we have the Queen of Swords for the truth. And then our Queen of Cups shows up. So we have a match. Maybe there's a surprise coming. No, it just came like that with the full moon being in Scorpio. We are going to have quite a few surprises with the decisions that we're going to make because of this full moon in Scorpio. But you are looking into something new here. And Spirit is guiding that. Dealing with work, 8 of Pentacles. Again with one more makes 9. And that's where satisfaction comes in. That's where you've earned. And now you get to take a break because you've done the work. Whatever it is that you've manifested or been manifesting or have the strength to manifest. Either way, it's a change. And then we have the red cape coming around again with Scorpio. It is about making money, other people's money. It is within the next month, coming into May. Maybe that's what the full moon is bringing for you, Capricorn. Where you'll have everything that you need because you've done the work. You're still doing the work. Maybe you'll be surprised because you're worried, you're thinking, you're trying to heal something. It's hidden from us. I can't see, and I'm not questioning the moon. But the fact that we have a lot of pentacles showing up, it could be that it is coming into you within the month. More is coming into you. Because you've worked through this is thinking here, this healing. It's a healing on confusion, healing that confusion, or thinking about the confusion that you've been through. And working it out. Putting things into perspective here, making a choice, going with what you feel, going with your heart, choosing with your heart, not your head. There's love here, the memory of love, and the honesty to give to this queen, or to approach this queen. Maybe you want to give your queen a surprise. It's choice. Mixing up the cards. Alright, let's take an oracle because it's pretty straightforward. If it is that you're looking into your investments, wait. Don't make any changes yet. Give Jupiter a chance to come into Taurus early to mid-May. Then you can start moving your money around. Now, I say that, but I'm no professional, so talk to your investors if that's the case. If it is you're dealing with your money, give time. Just give time. You're doing something. You want to do something. You're working on the details. Just keep working on the details. Spirit is working with you. What is the oracle message for Capricorn? This full moon coming up in Scorpio. How do we help Capricorn? I mean, not like you're looking for too much help. You're doing it all on your own. You have enough strength. You have the desire, the will, and the power to do it. Plus, you're looking at boons coming in because of what you've done in the past. Because you're focused on your money. Because you were focused on doing the work. Whatever the work is. It's not always all about coins. It's whatever is valuable to you, Capricorn. That's what you were focused on. What is valuable to you. What you invested in. And again, you still have to wait. Wait for the month of May before you make a jump. You make a move. So what's the oracle message for Capricorn? Yeah. The hawk and the thistle. It's a graceful presence. Persistence, graceful persistence. The lizard and the pitcher plant. Stagnation. That's where the hangman comes in. You know, I did the whole reading and I didn't even check. Yeah, these cards. Let's shift them around a little bit. Sorry, Capricorn. It's taking up all that wide space there. Okay. Well, at least you can see them now that I've buried them. Okay, I just took it out of focus. I'll put it here. At least here you can see them. Okay. Okay. So we're looking at the hawk and the thistle. Let's see, what number is this one? It's I'm having trouble seeing the numbers. Okay. Here we go, the hawk and the thistle. Graceful persistence. Capricorn, again, the focus. That's what this is, and the focus. Focus on what it is you were supposed to do. This is what Spirit is doing here, guiding you. I'm not worried about you at all. The hawk the hawk is a keen and vigilant observer. So much so that watchful and hawk-eyed have become synonymous or synonyms. An apex predator, the hawk, glides gracefully on the wind, its sharp talons ever at the ready. The thistle can thrive in a variety of environments, from verdant hills to rocky shores. Spiked, stinging leaves protect the radiant flower, which perches like a crown upon the stem. You can act freely while maintaining your grace and dignity. Sharpen your talons, but don't lose your crown. Yes, you're manifesting here what it is that you want. You're thinking, you're contemplating. There seems to be secrecy too, Working in secret, maybe? For some, you will know. But Spirit has you focused on what it is you really want. So you may very well, and yes, you will very well be going through this eclipse with more of an oomph. For Capricorn, for the earth signs in general, it's because of your birth chart, because of where the planets are lined up, because I could say anything, anybody could say anything. The fact is your efforts is what counts, and that is what is on the board for everybody. Doesn't matter what planets are in your chart and where they are. your effort. See? The strength, the courage to step forward, to take action, to do the work, to focus on what you really want. That is what's going to bring you through the full moon in Scorpio. Because that is what we are meant to face. What it is that we've done and how we've come to acquire what we have. That was what we have to face, and how we did it. And how we affected the next person, and how the next person affected us in relationships. You see where it comes together as cause and effect? The karmic episodes in our lives are adding up, and now we're tallying up, and we're being paid out. And this is where the boons come in for nearly all of us, in whatever form. You're on the ready. You have been. You're ready for anything. You still are. You've been working at it. Let's see what the lizard and the pitcher plant, stagnation, because they all that movement, all that action, and all of a sudden, boom, you gotta sit still. I just came from saying wait a while before you make any moves. That is what the hangman represents. That indecision, that waiting for the right moment and then changing the perspective. All of a sudden we have love showing up here. Deep sense of love. That strength. Cover is mixed in there. Dealing with a Pisces maybe. For that secrecy maybe. This king keeps secrets very well. So you're dealing with secrecy, the wolf and the nose, the rose hip. Guardianship, protection. Yeah. This could turn into drama too. Your signs are surprising me here. That is 10 and 2, that is 12. Okay, so hidden again with the secrets, the moon. Surprise! You'll be pleasantly surprised if there's a King of Cups coming your way, or if you are the King of Cups, if you have water in your chart. Only you know. Here we go. So stagnation. The carnivorous pitcher plant traps its prey within its leaves. The lizard, which may occasionally find himself ensnared in the pitcher plant's trap, has come to represent death and resurrection. Again, the change. See, Scorpio. As it processes the unique ability to drop its tail when struck, a new tail can grow in the old one's place, though it is never quite the same as the original. Yeah. You see how you're dealing with life and death on all different levels. Change is upon us with the Scorpio moon. This reading I'm doing is right on the eve of this full moon in the evening. It doesn't matter what time. It's after 9, it's after 10. I mean, wherever you are, it is late. So where the energy is coming in here, and the changes that are upon us for work that we've done. And I say work, not monetary necessarily, but effort that we've put into what it is that we really want. And then finding that we have to sacrifice, give up something. You see? But you're ready, and you're on the ready, you've been ready. All the work that you've done, are you able to sacrifice? Are you able to give it up? There's a choice that needs to be made, Capricorn. A deep choice. See, going to the fact where Spirit is helping you by putting you into stagnation, putting you into a position where you need to see differently and to feel deeply. This is, again, going in with the Pisces, about the love that you have inside of you, regardless if it is about romance or family members, friendship, love, just what love really means to you. And being honest with yourself about it, and then being able to express it is what will come. Look, we have the High Priest again. And the burden will be put down. So that inner, again, I call it turmoil, but for you it is a question of, is this what I really want? And you make your decision. You manifest. You go with it, and then change comes and you deal with it head on. Let's see how this ends up here. You may be feeling stuck, frozen, in place, or without an escape. Reflect on the lizard's ability to shed and regrow its tail. Again, this is the same thing as what the Death card and Scorpio full moon represent, okay? We're really just going through the motion here, but we're not doing it on an automatic level. We are actually feeling the change. Again, with the Queen of Cups, King of Cups. For a romantic level, this is where you come into terms with who you really want to be with. There may be things in your life you can leave behind, making way for new growth. Again, shedding. The whole purpose of this full moon read. You are doing it, Capricorn. You have the strength. What is it that you know you need to give up? Make change in your life. Because it is going to change. And I'll tell you here now, you have the strength and the courage and the foresight and the determination to go forward into the future and be successful and have your boons come to you. On that note, I thank you for showing up, for your likes, your subscribes, and your shares. Until our next read, Capricorn, love and light.